Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I am Michael Bothell, your friendly neighborhood realtor in the Chicagoland area. And thanks for joining again for another episode of Home Sweet Home, where I give you advice for buying a home or selling your house so that you can avoid costly mistakes and make sure you get the best value for what you're going after as well. Today, I'm going to dive into those of you who are getting ready to sell your house and preparing yourself for the showings, meaning the buyers that are coming into your house to look around to see if this is a house that they want to put an offer on. What are some of the steps that you will want to take beforehand in order to market your home, your house in the best possible light? Because that is, after all, what we're talking about here. We want your house to look fantastic so that when a buyer comes in, they say, I love this house, I want it. So how do we do that? How do we set that up so that you have success in selling your house? First and foremost, of course, you need to have a really good real estate agent, someone that you trust, someone that is going to be very open in their communication with you, someone that you can seek their advice on as well. Can't tell you how important that is. That truly, truly is important. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about some of the more specific things that you and your real estate agent will probably want to discuss. Now, I have a list of things and I want to keep this video really, really short. So you may need to take this information and take it to your real estate agent and expand a little bit more on it as we kind of go through it as well. So step number one, you're going to want to make sure that your home, before you put it out on the market, has had a deep cleaning. So there are things that we overlook all the time in our own homes. It's the little dirt on the knobs, a little dirt on the wall that we just overlook. It's just part of our everyday routine and we don't see it. So you're going to want to make sure that everything in your home just sparkles, right? The countertops, the floors, the windows are crystal clear. All the little knobs on your oven have been cleaned and polished and whatever the case may be, and making sure your toiletries are all tucked away as well. Some of the biggest attractive points in your home will be your kitchen, your bathroom. Those are the things that get people really excited about a potential new home as well. So make sure that they are absolutely cleaned, all right? In addition to that, you're going to want to check about the odors in the house. Now, I'm going to fully admit, I've got two wonderful puppies. I love them to death. My wife loves them to death. And I'm pretty sure that my house probably, when you walk in, smells like dogs at some level. You know, we clean, we keep it all good, but there's probably a little bit of an odor there. So you want to also check into that. Just have a good friend over, talk to your real estate agent, see, is there an odor in the house that maybe you need to address, and have some professional cleaners come in to take care of that as well. Next on our list is clutter, removing clutter. Your home, you have lived there for a good amount of time. You have made it your own. You probably have lots of little knickknacks. You probably have a couple of boxes or old shoe boxes in the closet or things around the house that you just have put there over time. And that's perfectly normal. Everybody does that. But you'll want to make sure that you take some time to look for the things that are going to be perceived as extra clutter, just stuff that's there that doesn't help market your home. Again, talk to your real estate agent. Look for those things that that may be a discouragement to a potential buyer. You've already had some of those experiences yourself when you have looked at new homes and seen those pictures, and there's times where you look at the pictures like, oh, this looks clean and easy and I can easily move into this place. And you've seen other places where it wasn't. It looked clutter, it looked dirty, it looked not right. And we don't want that for your home as we try to market it. We want a person to come in right away and fall in love with your home right away. So that's the goal. That's the mission that we're on right now. Next on our list is don't forget about the closets. It's going to be very tempting for you to get some of that clutter, put it in a box, throw it in your closet, and not think about it again. But again, that's another part of marketing your home that potential buyers are going to be excited about. Is the closet something that they can walk in and easily feel comfortable and say, hey, I can easily put my clothes here and work this out to where it's my preference and my likes? That's really, really, really important. Next on our list is there's going to be certain aspects of your home that are going to be just fantastic. Just you love it and you really want to highlight those areas. So again, work with your real estate agent. What are those areas? They tend to be the kitchen or the bathrooms, things of that nature that you really want to make sure that are emphasized greatly in the pictures, that are really easy to move around in when it's time for a showing, things of that nature as well. Next, let's talk a little bit about when the showings actually happen. Having your house on the market can feel a little stressful at times, and that's perfectly natural. It's perfectly normal. But the more that you do in preparation for showings, for open houses, for things of that nature, the less stress it's going to be on you. Now, sometimes showings come at the last moment. An appointment for the showing comes at the last moment, meaning a couple of hours beforehand, which is why it's really important that A, you keep your house relatively clean during this time that you're showing the house. And again, why we want to do all this prep work beforehand, before we put it on the market, so that we sell your house as quickly as we possibly can. The next thing is when the showings come, you'll want to remove yourself, your family, your dogs, your cats, whatever that is, from the house, because it can feel very awkward to a potential buyer. And I know that's going to feel a little bit weird having people not in your house that you really don't know, but that's going to be part of the process. We want the buyers to feel comfortable coming in for themselves as well. You also want to work with your real estate agent about opening it up. Right? It's really important that your house feels like you can flow from one room to the next. So those are kind of the things. Maybe you need to move a couple of pieces of furniture around. You've got a chair in the corner, a chair over here that's maybe it's blocking an entrance to the garage, whatever the case may be. You want your house to feel like you can flow in and out very, very easily. Next, don't forget about the outside. The curb appeal can really make the difference. That first impression that the buyer has when they pull into your street and pull into your area and they see the house, they're already forming opinions. Is this a house for me? Is this going to be a place I can be happy? So we want to make sure that the grass is cut. We want to make sure that the windows are washed, the front doors washed, the bushes are all trimmed up, all of that kind of stuff. There's no trash, all of that stuff. Take that extra time to just make the outside look really nice and give it some good curb appeal. Last but not least, I really want to emphasize this, is that as you prepare for this, you want to put your mind into the mind of the buyer, right? You've seen the pictures when you've looked for your homes, you get it. You want that buyer to come into that place and think, this is my next home. I can easily move in here. I don't have to do a lot. I don't have to make a lot of repairs. I don't have to paint some funky wall because they did some weird colors, all of that kind of stuff. We want to make it easy for the buyers to say, this is the house that I want. So that's what I want you to do. Work with your real estate agent again and just look around the house. What are the things that if I was a buyer, I would not like? What are some of the things that I would love? The things I love, I want to emphasize it. The things I don't like, can we fix it? Can we make some repairs or do something different there? If it's too expensive, don't worry about that too much. Listen to your real estate advisor and we'll figure that out. But if they're simple repairs, they're small things, then let's do it. Let's make those changes happen because it's going to benefit you in the long run. It may cost you a little bit of money to go get some new paint or something to that effect, but in the end, it's really going to make a huge difference. So, all right, my friends, that is it for today. Thank you so much for your time and efforts. I appreciate you. And hey, shoot me an email, shoot me a text. Let me know that what you'd like us to cover next. I'm happy to do it. Work with your real estate agent. If you don't have one, give me a call. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.